Concordia is derived from Montreal's motto, Concordia Salus, which means well-being through harmony. Concordia University truly is a place of harmony, which hosts a diversity of researchers from different backgrounds to study biodiversity here. Our labs not only conduct research in Canada, but also on ecosystems all across the world. To learn more about biodiversity research done here at Concordia, we will interview researchers from different labs to get to know them better. So here we are at Professor Walaji's lab. Hi, can you tell me more about what your lab does?
Yeah, we study behavioral ecology, we do wildlife conservation and management, and we study welfare of captive wildlife.
Is this research mostly in Canada?
No, we also study caribou in Finland. We study flagship species such as gorillas and elephants in Cameroon, where I'm from.
Oh, so can you tell me more about your research?
Well, yeah, I'm studying habituation of gorillas in their habitat for conservation and ecotourism.
Are there any collaborations that are involved in this work?
Yeah, we do. We are in collaboration with Zoo de Gambie. We just constructed a research center for biodiversity conservation where students can go and do their field work. We are collaborating also with the Musée National d'Histoire for genetic analysis work.
Seems that here at Concordia, an international network is formed for conservation work. Let's see if we can find more researchers who work on biodiversity. Hi, do you do biodiversity research?
That's exactly what I do.
Oh, great. So can you tell me more about where you're from and what your research is on?
For sure. Well, I'm from India and I do phylogenetic analysis on all of the Indian trees. And India is a home for 4 biodiversity hotspots. That's why I chose this research.
Oh, so how do you conduct this research actually?
So basically, I sit on computer working on different codes and databases so that I can gather all of my data and do data analysis. And also we gather all of the species data from different researchers from India and other South Asian researchers.
That's really interesting. So what about you?
I'm from Sri Lanka and I'm doing same kind of research as my friend. I mainly focus on the angiosperm phylogenetic tree reconstruction, and in future I will more dive into plant biodiversity in Sri Lanka.
Thank you for your time. Thank you. Wow, so it seems that here at Concordia there are a lot of diverse researchers working on a diverse taxa. We've interviewed 2 different labs which do fieldwork in Africa, working on wildlife such as elephants and gorillas, and on plants in India and Sri Lanka. So let's see if we can interview some more researchers in their natural habitat. Hey, can you introduce yourself and what your research is on?
I'm Jordi. I'm a PhD student from Barcelona here at the Lesar Lab.
Oh, so what is the taxa that you work on?
I work on ants and I basically just check the effects of humans on ants and ecosystems.
Oh, they're such cool insects. So how do you actually work on them?
I just basically take databases that are available on the internet and then I just check for patterns worldwide.
Oh, so that's very interesting. Thank you for your time.
Cheers.
Apart from the researchers we talked to, there are a lot more ecologists doing research here at Concordia. There is research on North American fisheries by the Fraser Lab, Trinidadian guppies by the Brown Lab, invasive insects in Chile by the Desplans Lab, and with researchers from various regions of the world coming together to work on these projects and increasing collaborations with scientists worldwide, we are expanding our knowledge of biodiversity in different parts of the world, as well as global patterns and trends. As a hub for knowledge exchange, there is a lot to explore about Concordia's biodiversity research. Visit the Concordia Department of Biology website to learn more.